We are live.
Okay, great. Good morning, everyone. State Rep Jason Doucette here for our final meeting of the Banking Committee in this 2022 session. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd, and happy to be here. Happy to recognize my co-chair, Senator Pat Miller. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning, Representative Doucette. Great to be here. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay. I'm due to another meeting, but in case I missed the closing remarks, I just want to give mine now, if you don't mind. I just want to thank everyone. I want to thank our ranking members as well as my co-chair. Thank you for welcoming me with open arms. Thank you to our staff, LCO, OLR, we couldn't do this without you. Dawn, we couldn't do it without you. So thank you for our policy staff as well. And then just thank everyone, all of the proponents and advocates and that brought legislation to us this session. We couldn't do it without you. So I just want to say thank you all. And it's been a pleasure to work with everyone this session. So thank you.
Thank you, Senator Miller, and absolutely a pleasure to work with you as well. Next, recognize Senator Berthel. Good morning, Senator Berthel.
Good morning, Representative Doucette and Senator Miller. I'll pile on to that those great platitudes, and I know we're doing the end of the meeting at the beginning of the meeting. But Senator Miller, since I know you're gonna have to drop off, it's great to have you as part of this committee. As long as I've known you, you have been an advocate for consumers and doing the right thing. And this committee clearly interfaces with consumers in just about everything that it does. So it's great to have you here. It's great to have you up in the circle as well. And I look forward to doing a lot more good things with you. But Representative Doucette, I think my ranking from the House is here as well. So we probably can get this really long, if measured in seconds, meeting done and be on with the rest of our day. So thank you, Mr. Chair. Good.
And with that introduction, I will hand it off to Representative Tom Delnicki of the 14th. Morning, Representative Delnicki.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, Madam Chair, Ranking Member, distinguished members of the committee, and the clerk of the committee who does such a great job, Dawn, and the staff. It has been a very productive and a very enjoyable time here in the Banking Committee. And I appreciate and enjoy working with each and every one of you. And we've got some things that I think we can be very proud of. And without further ado, Mr. and Madam Chairs, let's get her done.
Okay, thanks, Rep. Delnicki. Yes, I echo that. It has been a very productive session, and somewhat surprisingly so, I'd say, for a short session. We had a pretty high volume of legislation that has went through this committee, certainly more than I think we might normally expect in a short session, which means we still have work to do. As those bills make it through their respective chambers. So with that, I would move on to the next item in our agenda, which is bills for review. We do have two bills today, and this will, with these bills now included on a meeting agenda, represent the entirety of the legislation that we heard in public hearings this session. So for item one, we have HB 5317, an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act. We are looking to JFS to the floor. LCO, bear with me just a second while my computer freezes.
3880, Jason.
That is the one, LCO 3880. And just a word about this. This bill, as you recall, came to us as a proposal from the Attorney General's office. Basically, what it seeks to do is to codify certain provisions of the Dodd-Frank Act, the federal Dodd-Frank Act, Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act, Public Law 111-203. that delegates certain powers to the state AGs to conduct certain investigations that may be necessary as a result of alleged violations of that act. So the AG brought forth this proposal. We got some, but not a lot of testimony on it, but there have been subsequent conversations between industry groups who did have some concerns in the Attorney General's office. And they have been working through the language of this bill over the last few days. And just yesterday, we received word that they are in consensus on the majority of the language in this bill. And what is before us today is the result of those conversations. And of course, I do want to be careful and not say that this is an endorsement of anyone of this language, 100% of this language. I understand there may be some discussions ongoing, but as we all know, the goal here is to get legislation in good shape so that we can move it through. If there are conversations that need to continue as these bills make their way to the chamber floor, those can happen. But I think we have a good bill right now, which represents some negotiation and discussions from the interested stakeholders. So I would entertain a motion to JFS this bill.
So moved.
Moved by Senator Miller. Is there a second?
A second.
Seconded by Representative Baker. Thank you, Representative Baker. Okay, any discussion? Rep. Delnicki. Rep. Delnicki, you're muted. That may perhaps be one of the last times we have to hear that for a while.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. My understanding is there is a vibrant discussion going on pertaining to some of the details that have yet to be resolved. I am today just flagging that because I'm pretty confident that the details will be resolved, but I just want to keep that as a reminder in the back of my head that there is that going. So I will be voting no today, but quite frankly, I expect to hear that everything is resolved, and at that point we can support it. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Very well, Rep. Delnicki. Okay. Anyone else? Any other comments, questions? If not, I'll ask Madam Clerk to read the roll on HB 5317.
Okay, we all know the routine. Make sure you speak long enough to show up on the screen for me, please. On House Bill 5317, an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act. Representative Doucette, how do you vote?
Rep. Doucette votes yes.
Senator Miller.
Senator Miller votes yes.
Representative Gucker. Senator McCrory. Senator Berthel.
Morning, Madam Clerk. Senator Berthel votes yes.
Representative Delnicki.
Representative Delnicki votes no for the purpose of flagging.
Senator Hartley. Representative Baker.
Madam Clerk, Senator Hartley.
There you are.
Sorry. In the affirmative.
Okay, great. And Representative Baker.
Representative Baker votes yes.
Thank you. Representative Borer. Representative Paolillo. Representative Perrone. Representative Stallworth. Representative Ziogas. Representative Fusco.
Representative Fusco votes in the negative.
Thank you. Representative Lanu. Representative McGorty. And Representative Pizzuto.
Representative Pizzuto votes yes.
Thank you. Did I,
Okay,
Mr. Chair.
I'm sorry, Don.
Oh.
Don,
yes,
you were about to say something. I think I
I
cut
just
you off.
wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anyone.
Okay. Senator Berthel?
Mr. Chair, I would, I don't know if we discussed this already. I don't think we did. We probably should hold votes open for a short amount of time. There's a lot of members that are involved in other final JF meetings this morning and what have you.
Yes.
So if we might consider that, that would be great.
Yes, agreed. I would say we can hold the vote open till noon today. I do know we have a public safety is meeting right now, and I know we have a good number of members who are also on that committee. So
Great. Thank you.
I
Thank
suspect
you, Mr.
that's
Chair.
where they are.
Thank you.
Okay. So we'll move on to number 2, which is HB 5320, an act concerning virtual currency. We're looking to JFS this one to the floor as well. And we have LCO number 3838 that was just sent out to the committee. The changes in 3838 are really just technical changes to clean up some definitions and internal references within the document, nothing of substance. I will say that, this is a very interesting concept. Just generally speaking, the concept of virtual currency, cryptocurrency, certainly something within the cognizance of this committee, but also something in which the regulatory landscape is not at all settled on the federal level or on the state level. But it is something that I'm, very interested in. I think, and certainly in my 4 years here, I don't recall that we've done, there's been any legislation dealing with virtual currency. I think perhaps prior to that, there may have just been some definitional language, in our banking statutes, but it's very much unsettled. I think this is sort of our first foray into it. I think the intent here is to get this out of committee, to keep the conversation going, as it were. And so I would entertain a motion to JFS this to the floor.
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Senator Berthel,
Mr. Chair.
seconded by Rep. Delnicki. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I just thank you for your comments. And I agree, this is an interesting piece of legislation. I think it's still very much similar to the bill we just voted on prior to this. It's somewhat a work in progress, as we like to say. So I think that I think it's good, and I appreciate the committee keeping this alive, if you will. I suspect there will be some amendments, some changes going forward that will be clarifying for this, because it is absolutely a very different landscape that we're in now. And if we can make some adjustments and make some things a little bit better in that strange vapory world of crypto, I think that's probably good for this committee, certainly on a without any politics involved as well, which is always a good thing for us. So thank you for the consideration with moving it forward, and I look forward to getting it to the finish line in some form. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Berthel. Senator Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I want to thank our ranking chair for his comments. I think that the virtual currency is something new for all of us, and I will be voting yes to allow the proponent of the bill to work on it. I think that, I've been in that position where there's a piece of legislation and there was some controversy, but I was given the chance to work on it, to make the bill better, and to be able to bring it across the finish line, as he says. So I will be voting yes, but I do expect some work to be done on the bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Miller. Rep. Delnicki.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. And I'd like to thank Senator Berthel for bringing us into the 21st century here. with something that's truly cutting edge, albeit it's been around for a while. But in Connecticut banking, I would say it's cutting edge. And I look forward to seeing the finish line on this. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thanks, Rep. Delnicki. And I think the other thing I was going to mention too was that just last week we saw some action on the federal level on this, an executive order of the Biden administration with some directives to continue down the road of trying to determine the proper regulation for crypto. So like in a lot of areas, we await the federal government to see what may be happening on that level, and continue to have the discussions on the state level. So with that, no other comments, Madam Clerk, you can call the roll on this one.
I'll be right back.
Let's mute. Okay. So on House Bill 5320, an act concerning virtual currency. Representative Doucette, how do you vote?
Rep. Doucette votes yes.
Senator Miller,
Senator Miller votes yes.
Representative Ducker, Representative McCrory, Senator McCrory, yes.
I'm sorry, McCrory votes yes.
All right. And Representative Berthel.
Uh-oh, I think your list is out of sync, Dawn.
I don't know why
I'm happy to be called Representative Berthel, but I'm not in that chamber.
There we go.
I think Senator McCrory was having the same issue a moment ago as well. Madam Clerk, Senator Berthel votes in the affirmative.
Okay.
Thank you.
Representative Delnicki. There you are.
There we go. Representative Delnicki votes yes.
Senator Hartley. Representative Baker.
Representative Baker votes yes.
Representative Borer. Representative Paolillo. Representative Perone. Representative Stallworth. Representative Ziogas. Representative Fusco.
Representative Fusco votes in the affirmative.
Senator. Okay, Representative Leno. Representative McGorty.
Representative McGorty, yes.
All right, and Representative Pizzuto.
Representative Pizzuto votes yes.
Okay, and I thank you all for your patience with me massacring your names over the last couple.
Thank you, Don. Did we get Senator Hartley?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I knew you were around, but you're probably multitasking. How do you vote?
My apologies. And Madam Clerk, you can call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. Hartley is affirmative.
Thank you. Have I missed anyone else?
No, I think I know people are bouncing around. So again, we're going to keep that vote open till noon. So with that brings us to the end of our agenda. I do also want to offer my sincere thanks to our fantastic staff from LCO this session. We had Pat Deegan, who is brand new to the legislature, backed up by Marie Grady. Thank you both. Our OLR team, Alex Rieger and George Miles, who are excellent. Thank you. OFA, Christina Gelman and Lauren Goulet. And then we also had our caucus policy staff. We had Corey Rue, Chris Calabrese, Bill DeCaro, Avery Gaddis, Connor Favre. And of course, I would be remiss, if not just rude, if just not inappropriate, to not sing the praises of our amazing clerk, Dawn Marzick, who keeps the trains running on time and is just a wealth of experience and knowledge. We're so lucky to have her on this committee. The General Assembly is lucky to have her, period. So we really couldn't do it without Dawn, and I thank Dawn for all the great work that she's done this session so far. So with that, I thank you all. Again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really think this is the legislature's best committee to be on. We always work in a bipartisan manner, very collegial. We work efficiently. We get a lot done. Again, this session, I think surprisingly so, we got a lot of legislation out of committee. So I think that's to be commended. And I look forward to working with all of you as we move forward. I see a couple of hands up, so I want to recognize Senator Berthel.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You said it all in terms of thanking the staff. I would echo that and associate my comments with yours. And yes, thank you, Dawn, for holding us together. Lots of calendar changes and things in flux this very short session. And I don't know how you do it because I know you work other committees as well. But I thank you for keeping us. I love that expression, keeping the trains running on time, Jason. That's great. But thank you as well to the staff. I'll give a special shout out to my SRO staff, to Avery. Avery, thanks as well for keeping me on the train and on time. So let's move forward. I think we have 44 days left before CNADA, which is crazy. 6 weeks from tomorrow, 42 days, 43 days. We're in the banking business. We can't add or subtract. So thank you, Mr. Chair. And thank you to everyone.
Thank you, Senator. Senator McCrory.
I'm going to thank everybody. All great job, great committee, great work, Dawn. Thanks for your help. My quick question is, did I miss any votes?
I don't think, did you miss the first vote? Dawn will tell you.
I only voted once, and she called me.
Okay, so then you missed the first one.
Oh,
so
yeah, 2 votes.
Yeah, 2
Senator,
votes today.
Just stick around for a minute. When we're done, I'll get your other vote.
Thank you.
Okay, Rep. Nikki.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This has been a very enjoyable session at the committee level. And again, I got to thank Dawn. She's been there, and of course our staff, and of course on my side of the aisle, Connor Favre, who was a tremendous help on keeping me well informed and following what's going on here. And I want to again mention Representative Pizzuto, who joined us late, but is a welcome addition. So
Thank
again,
you very much.
thank you to everyone.
Kind, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do.
All right, great. Well, with that, I think that concludes our business in committee for this session. Thanks again, everyone. So we'll stand in recess until noon to hold the votes open. And we will see you all very soon.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Dawn, you want my vote?
I do, Senator. It was on the first bill, an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act.
I vote yay.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're all set. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yep.
Representative McGorty, I believe you might have missed one.
Yes, I did miss that vote.
Okay.
I would be a no on that.
No on that? Okay.
Yes. Okay. Take care. Thank you. Did a great job.
Have a great day.
You too.
Hello, Representative Diogus. You are muted, but I can take your vote whenever you're ready.
All right. How's that? All right.
That's better.
Okay.
All right, there were 2 votes. One on House Bill 5320, the act concerning virtual currency. How would you like
Ziogus
to
votes.
vote?
Ziogus votes yes.
And then the second vote was 5317, an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General, Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform, and Consumer Protection Act.
I'm a yes in that as well.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You also. Bye-bye.
Hello, Representative.
Hi, Dawn. How are you?
Good. All right, we got two bills.
Okay.
House Bill 5320, an act concerning virtual currency.
Yes. I'm a yes.
All right. I can't find you on the list. There you are. And then the second one was 5317, an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act.
Were these on consent or were these individual?
They were individual because there was only two. They didn't make a consent calendar with two.
Oh, okay. So I'm yes on that one as well.
All right. Yeah, there were a couple of no votes on this one anyway, so they wouldn't have put it on. All right, we're all set.
Okay. Thanks for doing such a great job. See you later.
Hello, Representative. How are you?
Hi, Dawn. How are you today?
Good. All right, we got only two votes.
Okay.
An act concerning virtual currency, that was 5320.
Yes.
Okay. And 5317, which was an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act. That was the Attorney General bill.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yes on both.
All right. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Take care. Okay. Bye. You too.
Good morning.
There we go.
Hey, Dawn, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
All right, you can't sit and stare at the blank room for all that time, so. All right, we had 2 votes. One was on House Bill 5320, an act concerning virtual currency. How would you like to vote?
Yes, yes.
And House Bill 5317 is an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act.
No.
No? Okay. That's it. Have a great day. Thank you.
Very good. Was this the last one, the last meeting?
Yeah, except if we get some referrals.
Got it. Okay, well, it's been a pleasure like always.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks, Don. Take care.
Hello, Representative. How are you? You are muted.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of a tour, so I have to be real quick.
Okay, that's fine. We have 2 votes. HB 5317, which is an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act.
I vote in the affirmative.
All right. And the other one is 5320, an act concerning virtual currency.
I vote in the affirmative.
Perfect. Thank you so much for getting in touch.
Thank you.
Great day.
You have a great, now you can turn off, right? I'm the last holdout.
2 more.
Okay. Well,
2
you have
more.
a great afternoon.
You too. Bye.
All right, bye.
Hi.
There we go. Okay.
Hi, Don.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. All right. Got 2 votes.
Right.
5320, an act concerning virtual currency.
Right. I'm okay. Yes.
So yes. Okay.
Yes.
And then 5317, an act concerning the Office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Easy peasy. All right. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day. and said, where are you? I need you. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. You can disregard the SOS email I sent 2 seconds ago.
Okay.
Yeah, you were just the last vote I was waiting for, and I didn't want you to miss it. So,
Oh, thank you so much. Just 2 bills today, right?
2 bills. One was 5320 on virtual currency. How would you like to vote?
Did the chair vote negative on either one of those?
No, everyone voted in support of that one.
Okay, I vote yes.
Okay, and then the second one was the 5317, an act concerning the office of the Attorney General and the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act. We did have a couple of negative votes, but the chairs did not vote. So they voted yes.
Okay, yes.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, gonna close this meeting. All votes are counted.